Ahoy there, pirate! Are you new to these seas, or just looking for a refresher course? Welcome to my educational series for Sea of Thieves. My aim is to guide you from a mere Swabbie to beyond a legend. You've just stepped out of the tavern into a vast world of blue. There's palm trees swaying, seagulls taking to the sky, and waves as far as the eye can see. You probably look a lot like this, and are wondering where to begin. Let's cover the basics before you go leaping into adventure. Now, whether or not you've completed the maiden voyage or not, you've been equipped with the basic necessities of a pirate. These include a compass, bucket, lantern, shovel, spyglass, trumpet, tankard, pocket watch, fishing rod, your weapons, and some instruments to keep it lively. Let's dive into your tools, shall we? Your compass is your cardinal companion. You won't know which way you're headed without it. North, east, south, and west, the seas span in every direction. It will allow you to align yourself on a map, check your heading, and find buried treasure. Holding up the compass will allow you to pace yourself. More on this in a future video. The good old bucket. When it comes to moving water, everything else pales in comparison. Like that one, did ya? The bucket is surprisingly diverse in its uses. Its main function is bailing water from the side of your ship to avoid sinking to a watery grave. Make sure to throw it all the way off the side. To put out a fire, you'll want water in your bucket, and to heave it right at the base of the flames. If you're on fire, you can also right-click and douse yourself, and any fires behind you. Be aware that boiling water will sting when thrown, and any vomit you happen to catch while drunk will blind your foes. The last notable use is against gold skeletons. Ignore your chemistry. These skeletons will rust when doused with seawater. Did you know that you can clean your pets with a bucket of water? There are many dark caves and moonless nights, and you may find yourself in need of such light. Your trusty lantern will illuminate a fair area around you, but that's not all it's used for. When you begin solving riddles, some may request you to raise your lantern at specific locations. Along the way, you may be unfortunate enough to encounter shadow skeletons. Daylight or a lantern will ease your troubles. When you're sent to the ferryman, and believe me, you will eventually, you'll be able to pull a different color of flame from the Well of Fates. Its color is dependent on how you perished, but for now, you needn't worry about it. The shovel. Rather self-explanatory, as you won't want to dig all those chests out by hand. Once you've found your treasure, have a dig and enjoy your reward. Sometimes you'll be tasked with digging up essential items for your adventure as well. If you're in need of bait for fishing, this is the tool you'll go to. It's a bird. It's a ship. The spyglass, used to peer ahead and scope out what you could not see before. If you happen to spy another ship upon the seas, take out your spyglass and have a look. If a tune plays, it will be one of two things: a skeleton ship, or an emissary player vessel. Take care, as your spyglass creates a very noticeable glint, revealing your location. The speaking trumpet is used to carry your voice across the seas, where proximity chat wouldn't quite reach. Or, yelling in the ears of your crewmates. Hey! Hey! Quit slacking! While not entirely necessary, it's very effective at making enemy ships more hostile. Hello, Mr. Galwian! Oh, shit! What's a tankard good for? Grog, me lads! A pirate can't pirate without being a slight bit tipsy, can they? A few sips, and you'll be stumbling in no time. More than a few sips, and you might find yourself experiencing musical ineptitude. Beyond that, and you'll be painting your deck green. Used to tell time in a 12-hour format, as well as the day of the month. The Pocket Watch is a friend of Merchant Alliance players across the seas. That's for timing your next nap behind the wheel. In-game hours are relative to real-world minutes, making a single day in-game 24 minutes long. Oh, fishing rod, my favorite friend. You'll use this to catch all sorts of fish and plunder across the seas. There's much more to this than you'd expect, so I urge you to check my other guide, The Hunter's Call, when you're ready. What's a band of pirates without some sea shanties to sing? 4 instruments are available to you: the hurdy-gurdy, the drum, the concertina, and the banjo. You can choose a shanty from the radial menu and invite your fellow pirates to join in. Even your pets enjoy it. Disclaimer: music may perform poorly while consuming grog. Let's not forget something very important: your health. I'm not talking about your diet consisting of coconuts, bananas, and seawater. You have 100 hit points, and you'd best keep them that way. Many things will be looking to send you to the Ferry of the Damned, skeletons and pirates alike. Speaking of food, it's the only thing that replenishes your health. The main source of healing is fruit, and it comes in 5 forms: banana, coconut, pomegranate, mango, and pineapple. Each one heals for a certain amount, with the pineapple having 2 uses instead of 1. Ignore the fact that you just ate an entire coconut shell. Every pirate has a right to defend themselves, especially with so many other pirates out for their gold. You're granted 4 weapons: the Cutlass, Blunderbuss, Flintlock, and the Eye of Reach. The 3 ranged weapons require ammunition, found for free at any ammo crate. Each one has their respective usefulness. You can only carry 2 at a time. The Cutlass is your versatile melee weapon. Each swing of your sword does 25 damage, and combos for a total of 75 in 3 quick swings. You're also able to defend with this weapon by simply right-clicking and facing your opponent. While holding left-click, you're able to lunge forward, either off a ship, into water, or at your opponent, while doing a considerable 60 damage. Here's a trick for you. If you guard before you lunge, you're able to move much more freely. The Flintlock is a powerful little thing, precise with a quick reload time. You're able to aim down the sights, and it pairs well in all scenarios. It does 55 damage per shot, and though the projectile falls short with some distance, skilled marksmen can compensate for it. The Blunderbuss, otherwise known as Sea of Thieves equivalent to a shotgun. Its high damage and raw power is unmatched in a single hit, assuming you land your shots. It fires 10 pellets, with each pellet doing 10 damage each. while capable of instantly incapacitating a pirate, it's incredibly unreliable, just a short distance away. While aiming down sights, the Blunderbuss does receive a slight bit of control on the pellet spread. The Eye of Reach, long rifle of the seas. Deadly accurate and packing quite a punch at 70 damage on a successful hit. Thankfully, there are no bonuses for headshots. While powerful and sporting very little drop over distance, it must be scoped in order to fire. Otherwise, the projectile will undoubtedly go wildly off mark. This concludes the first of many parts in a series to educate everyone upon the seas, be they brand new, experienced veterans, or looking to return to the seas. Please support this guide and the time I've spent putting this together, and help grow the channel. I wish you all happy sailing and a fantastic rest of your day.